But welcome back. I know it's been a while, but we are back and better than ever. It's the
Yes, sir.
MCW. I am Brandon,
I'm Jordan.
and we are back. Bash of Berlin happened, Raw happened, the
Yep.
SmackDown happened, and another
Yep.
SmackDown happened. We want to cover everything for you right now on today's episode. We're so excited. It's a big extravaganza, and we're gonna start off with some fun. Just real quick, Jordan. How's your week been? Last week was good, bad, and different.
It started off good.
Started off good. My week was pretty good. With the comedy show, saw what's his face live. What's his face, right? Everyone's like, yeah, we know what's his face. Little Row, Lowry live. And they're back as champions. Yeah. That also made my week go good. But besides our current women's tag team champion, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, there are other tag teams that are in the WWE. And Jordan, I just want to list off some of them to you, and just a blind ranking,
Hmm.
of the most relevant tag teams in the WWE today.
Most relevant.
And the most relevant tag team in the WWE today.
Should I rank them off relevancy or should I rank them off of I guess that's essentially like who I think is most like important in a way. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it. Let me know you're going to start. So just start listing off names.
I'm ready. Whenever I write it down, once I write
Yes.
it down, I'll give you I'll let you know. I'll be like I'll just say all right, and you can just go on to the next one.
All right. Let's go. So, shout out to our studio audience for, for waiting around for us for our analysis. So you back with y'all. All right. First tag team. First tag team. We're gonna go with DIY.
Mm.
Hmm.
And this isn't based off of like accomplishments or anything, too, right? It's just based off of currently how relevant they
The current relative accomplishments count. These are former tag team champions.
are. Okay, I'm good.
All right. So the next one we have is the Unholy Union. And a DIY for people who are if you're watching this, you probably know, but in case you don't, DIY is Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, and Tommaso Ciampa, two indie darlings that have totally transformed NXT and doing their thing on the main roster as well. That's DIY. The Unholy Union, NXT UK exports, Alba Fry and Al Don. They're the Unholy Union. They are the former tag team champions. Former, the former one. Because you know.
All right.
All right, the next one we have the Bloodline. Ooh. Ooh, interesting.
Jesus.
Well, you ready. You ready for the next one.
Mm, that's so tough. All right.
The next one we have Pretty Deadly. But
Mm,
after Pretty Deadly, okay, my fault. Oh, and
no.
again, for the people watching at home, we always have new every episode we have new listeners. So Pretty Deadly Well, the Bloodline, if you don't know, the new Bloodline. Jacob Fatu, you know, awesome. The Tonga twins. One's more awesome than the other one. One is kind of a hack, and that's the blood. And Solo Sokoa. Pretty deadly. I actually don't know the names of those guys. Yikes.
Kit Wilson, Elton
Boom.
Prince.
There we go. Kit and Prince. All right. So let me know you're ready for the next tag team.
Yep, go ahead.
Well, our current tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Decisions.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
Giovanni
trying to
Vinci
rank.
on my screen?
Huh?
Is that Giovanni Vinci on my TV screen? What's going on?
I'm trying to rank them based off of how relevant they actually are, and not how relevant they are to me.
Mm.
It was to me.
Listen, we're not talking about it. He was ranking. It's okay. Rank the champ. El champion. Plural. You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it. Let me know you're ready for the next one.
All right.
Alpha Academy. And for those of you who don't know, Alpha Academy consists of Otis, one of my favorite wrestlers, and Tozawa.
One of your favorite? That's crazy.
I love Otis, man.
You know how many people
Otis,
on this damn roster? No offense. No offense to
listen,
Otis, but
I love Otis.
all right.
All right, our next team is the New Day. I'm being sad. The true king of the ring, Xavier Woods. The one true king, said by his teammate, Kofi Kingston. The New Day. The greatest tag team in the history of tag team, in my opinion. But no matter what, one of the greatest. One of
You're
the
you're
greatest to share.
you're lucky. You're lucky that the Usos aren't on this list because they're not a current tag team.
Current tag team. Is that? Oh,
They're,
they would be on here though if they, you know.
I mean, I guess
All
they
right,
technically be under. They're not a part of the Bloodline now, so no, they wouldn't be.
right,
Bloodline was still together, they would be. If it was OG Bloodline, yeah. But fuck, man, I'm trying to think. I don't know where to put this.
right.
This is
I
actually tough.
mean, you knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, but the way my list is panning out, it's like,
Mhm.
damn. You know what? No. Yeah, no. You know what? No, I'm moving them.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
Let me
I
know the
didn't even
next one.
finish writing them. I switched my mind. Yeah.
That's fine. You ready?
Hmm.
Pure Fusion Collective.
Fuck.
The MMA besties. Sonya Deville. Zoe Stark. And the Queen of Spades. Dana Blazer.
All right.
All right. Next we have Damage Control. Hmm. And for those who don't know, Damage Control consists of Los Shirai and Kairi Zane. Kairi Zane, my apologies.
Io Sky.
Lo Shirai.
Nobody's gonna know Lo Shirai if they're a new viewer.
Google her. She's amazing.
Oh
She's one
my
of the
god.
best wrestlers ever. Like, absolutely phenomenal. And the last team is our current Raw Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Number one, reluctantly, I put the
Yes.
Bloodline.
I mean,
They're a
they have
tag team champion.
champs. They're awesome.
And they're also like always involved with Cody, who's the world champion. So they're
Always in the
pretty
main
relevant.
event.
They're
Yep.
fairly relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That often ends with them, one way or another.
yeah.
They put
Uh,
on the show more times than not.
Judgment Day, I put two, just because that's one of the last spots I had open.
Wow.
They're only two because it's the last spot I had open.
So you left two open. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
because
Okay.
I was thinking either like I was thinking somebody like Street Profits or something.
No. And the last one, they'll probably influence that a little bit.
But they are also tag team champions, so
Yeah.
sure they're
Street
relevant.
Profits, honorable mention for Street Profits. DIY were champions more recently. That's why they got the edge over them.
Unholy Union, I put third.
Third?
Yeah.
Why are they third?
Um, because my
Criminal
thought pro-
Minds?
huh?
Go, go, go.
My thought process is that they are not going to. I feel like if they break up, if Jade and Bianca break up,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the most likely to take the titles back
Most
would
credible
be
team is them.
Unholy Union. Yeah.
If our current champions weren't champions, they simply didn't exist, then yes, the unholy
And
union.
the only other reason why I didn't put the Unholy Union lower, or why I put them higher than Jade and Bianca, I'll say, is because do Jade and Bianca even have a tag team name?
They don't have a tag team name, which is very frustrating for me. I wish they did.
So
I wish
that's
I had a Joy theme song.
so
But these are
yeah,
weak reasons to put them above. Yeah, good, good. I just want to say they're lost.
well yeah. Number four, I put Bianca and Jade.
Our current tag team champions below the Judgment Day mistake and below the people they just beat. But okay.
Yeah, because for relevancy, Bloodline is number one. Judgment Day is always involved with Damian and Rhea, so they're relevant on Raw.
Yes, they are relevant, but
But it's also based out of I rank them in order. So I put them like from when you give it to me, I just write down wherever I think.
no,
I think the first one you gave me was who? DIY. I put DIY fifth.
I like that. They're right in the middle.
Yeah,
You know, right in the middle, a good median. Are
and
you more or less?
I try
Yeah,
and
are you
skew
more
it.
or less relevant than them?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Who's number six?
Um, Damage control.
Damage control. Explain. Go further.
Number seven, pretty deadly.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
more frequently involved than they were before with like Tiffany and Nia and all that. So
So I mentioned them because they've gotten a lot of screen time recently. It's
mhm.
comedic, but it's still relevant.
Yeah.
And I mentioned them because of that reason. Yeah. Much better
Uh,
than the Awesome Truth. I'll also say they're raw counterparts in my opinion.
PFC, Pure Fusion Collective, is eight
Okay.
because they
Okay.
also get a lot of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Academy, I put nine
Mm-hmm.
because they
Yep.
are always involved with the Gables stable.
What?
What?
What is this? And who's the person like this?
The New Day.
Why? Why they last?
Because they are with the least interesting and least relevant duo on the show. And
Yes.
The biggest part of their storyline just got fired because he's abusive.
I mean, was he?
So
I mean,
now,
so literally, he was the biggest part of the storyline. Literally,
yes, and
but now it's figuratively.
he's what made the story interesting too, because it's like, oh, now they got some muscle to combat Akam and Razor. Now they don't.
Yeah, to deal with AOP, who didn't
Now
make the
they don't.
list because it kind of
So
stink.
yeah, that yeah yeah. If New Day was not on here and AOP was, AOP would still be at the bottom.
Thank God.
Because their segments are like literally the least interesting out of all the tag teams. New Day and Karrion Cross and AOP Final Testament, not interesting. It was interesting once they had Odyssey Jones for the first week. Second week was
Mm-hmm.
like okay, and now that he's gone, it's gonna be right back to how it was before they got Odyssey.
No, they need to just either ditch the storyline or
They need to just kill the storyline or just break up
yeah.
New Day. That's what they need to do. That's also why I put them at like the least relevant because like there's two options that they have, and the storyline's not going good either way, in my opinion. Yeah,
I
it'd
like
be
that. I like the little colors. Listen, man. Listen. The New Day are not the Usos. They will never break up.
yeah, okay.
Ever. All right, but listen. I mean, I don't really. This is fine. I don't really like it that much. You have the current tag team champions, not in the top three.
Top,
Boo!
top five
Boo! It has to be top five.
because they're just not main event either.
What?
They're not main event.
Who's not main event?
Bianca and Jade.
Bianca Belair is not main event?
No, she's a women's tag team champion. She's not in the main event because the women's tag team titles are never in the main event. Judgment Day opens and closes Monday Night Raw for the most part. Bloodline opens and closes Monday Night Raw for the most part. That's why those two champions are at the top.
I can't wait for, well, Judgment Day opens and closes. The tag team champs don't be doing nothing but losing in the Judgment Day. Getting the chest kicked in. But the list is complete. Got the New Day last. Boo to that as well. But
I've got a I've got a top 10 for you too.
listen, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Our viewers are excited. All right, let's go.
Um,
The category?
I guess you could do this off relevance too.
Let's go. Relevance.
It's very it's a lot. It's gonna be hard to pick and choose where to put everybody. So
That's the point.
you know what? No, I don't. I think relevance is. I like it, but it doesn't make sense in a way for
What do
this.
what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Rank them off of who, like the top 10 of this list at least of top 10 in WWE currently. Just top 10, not even based off of relevance, but like you can include like previous accomplishments and what they're currently doing. So just top, not even
Go.
relevance, just like off their pure like career. Top 10, what who you think it is.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. First guy is Braun Breaker?
Yeah,
Woo!
I'm giving you a good
Woo!
baseline.
Braun Breaker.
I'm giving you
Is
a good
it?
baseline.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Kevin Owens.
Ooh. All right. I'm ready.
Randy Orton.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
You ready?
Yep.
AJ Styles.
I'm
Good.
ready.
Andrade.
Hmm. Next one, I'm ready.
LA Knight.
Woo! Yeah, I'm ready.
Jey Uso.
the Heat, the Heat man are nuts. The
Who said the
Heat
Yeet
man
Man?
is bananas.
Why is the Yeet Man bananas?
This late in the game, it's very intriguing. Oh man, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeet Man's brother, Solo Sokoa.
Ah, next one.
Gunther.
Who's after Gunther? Who's last?
CM Punk.
Damn.
It's tough.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So I did do a little switcheroo here. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's go. I'm ready.
Number one, who do you have?
Oh, Randy Orton.
Okay.
What? Easy. Oh, Randy Orton. What?
Who else?
Oh, you want? I'm just going. So one, I have Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I have Yeet.
Okay.
Three, I have CM Punk.
Okay.
Four, LA Knight. Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
At five, I have Gunther.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering where the world champion.
I was going.
Um. All right. Just run through the rest of the list. Who else you got?
At six, I have Ultimate Warrior. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. Kevin Stein, aka Kevin
Bro.
Owens.
All right. When you said the Ultimate Warrior, I was like, I never said the fucking
No,
Ultimate Warrior, brother.
I
I was
said the
like, why
Ultimate
the fuck?
Fighter. Oh, and I did say Ultimate Warrior. Yeah,
I was like, bro.
yeah. I am. No. Ah! Inside joke for our true listeners. After Kevin Owens, I have Charlotte's husband.
You have who?
Charlotte's husband.
Say again?
Charlotte's husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have Charlotte's husband. Then
I
I have
could not.
AJ Styles.
Okay.
And then I have your boy Braun Breaker. And then I have Solo.
Respectable.
Yeah,
I okay, so for Charlotte's husband, I heard you said it fast.
yeah.
So
What you
I
hear?
heard Charlotte Tubman and I was like,
Charlotte Tubman. The new.
what is
Listen,
going
listen. That's
on?
the new DLC on the 18th. That's also gonna be available. The new Charlotte skin, Charlotte Tubman. We'll just leave that right there before we get canceled. Um,
Oh,
but do you like my list though?
um
I don't like it that much. Jey Uso is very very high. Jey Uso should definitely be closer to four than he should be closer to five than one. He's way too high.
yeah, me personally, I probably would have put Randy one.
Yeah?
Maybe I might have
Interesting.
even put Gunther one. just
He's not
because
that. It's overall. It's everything.
it is overall, but overall, Gunther's been champion for 76% of his career.
Nah.
So I might have put Gunther one, and just because he beat Randy, but it depends on it depends on. I typically like to leave one open. I like to leave one and two open but that's the problem because if you get to the end and you get some like real like shitty people, then it's kind of like shit.
That's what makes it fun. That
So
makes
that's
it fun.
why that's why I filled Bloodline in Judgment Day. I was like, I'll just put the two male champions up top, and they're the main people of their segments or their shows.
Well, from my list, we have main event Jey Uso, who's all over
You
the card, all over the card, but still main event.
he's certainly
RKO
over the card.
and CM Punk. Like, and you know what else is all over our guy, a real man. Sloppy seconds. He's all over Dominic Mysterio second sloppy seconds. That's not what a real man does, Jay. Okay, it's not what a real man does. Your boy Braun Breaker said it best. Don't try to fight me for this IC belt. Go chase Dominic Mysterio's sloppy seconds.
You know,
Beautiful.
just to
I
touch on that
felt
really
that.
quickly. Just to
Felt
touch
that in
on
my
that really
soul.
quickly. They gotta stop putting Jey Uso on this shit just for him to lose. Stop calling him main event, but you got him fighting for the mid card title. You're not gonna take the belt off Braun Breaker already, buddy. So why you got Jey Uso in this place? It should have just been Sammy and Jay, like you said before, for the tag team. So it should have been. But hey, looking ain't easy, brother.
you know, sometimes I think they make it more hard than it has to be, though. Like, I understand injuries happen or whatever, but
Made it really hard for themselves.
yeah. Ooh, but I like that. This is our new exercise. I love it. MCW, baby. We got great lists,
Ooh.
hot scorching takes. And speaking of hot scorching takes, here's a scorcher. Here's a scorcher. Next week, Roman Reigns is probably coming back to SmackDown. Only because SmackDown, well, what? So we're gonna start Smack. What do you want to talk about SmackDown first? Like the Bloodline, essentially, probably.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that was probably like one of the most hype parts of the show for me, just because they faked me out. That's why they fucking faked me out.
explain.
So Cody Rhodes opens the show.
There's more than one world. There's more than one world. Wait, there's more than one royal family in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very unfortunate they went about it this
But
way.
unfortunate for who?
For me as a fan,
Okay.
I see why they did it. But so Cody starts the show, starts talking.
Which I am super tired of. You don't gotta start every show.
I would rather see Cody have a match against somebody. Tamatanga, I don't fucking care. Somebody in
I
there.
just you
Other
don't gotta start.
other than what do you want to talk about? All this.
I love that part. Like the catchphrase is cool. It's just man, you open up every SmackDown. It seems like, bro. Like every SmackDown, like, bro, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, what are we doing? You open up every show. What are we doing?
Hey man,
Like, it don't matter how over you are or how cool you are. Open up every show. It's kind of nuts.
if Roman was opening up every show,
He never did that. So, Tribal Chief, he was chilling in the back, and then once he comes on, now it's his time.
that's so tough.
Yeah, like when you're the
Cody's
main event, you
Cody's a
just show
show.
up.
You got the world's or I wouldn't say the WWE's undisputed champion opening every
hmm
show.
hmm
Why?
But
Wouldn't you
to
want to
your
have your
point though, To
Um,
your point though, this segment was fun. It was way better than their past segments recently at least. And
it was good because of the fake out.
when you say fake out, are you referring to Cody Rhodes looking Solo Sikoa in the eye and saying, "You took out Roman Reigns last week. You've been putting in great work." I'm paraphrasing here. I shouldn't be because what he said was really on point. And I am not talking to you, Solo Sokoa. I'm talking to you, Jacob Fatu. Step up. Oh, I have the mic. Bruh.
Yeah, that that's when I texted you, and I was like, I forgot what I said. Honestly, I probably
Like,
said something
yo.
along the lines of like, "Yo, holy shit."
Yeah. Jacob Cody?
Oh, I said I had
But
chills. I dead got chills. Goosebumps from that when Jacob got on the apron. I was like, no way they do this, bro. That'd be crazy,
they teased it though. Listen, that was seeds. That's all. Dropping seeds. Still
bro.
seeds.
Like, and they could have done it too. They really could have done it if they.
So I believe that I saw this on Twitter. Someone like posted like the Tongans and Jacob was doing whatever at a house show, a dark show, or whatever. And then,
Hmm,
it was Jacob's entrance, and he was out doing the thing, and the Tongans were they're doing all that stuff. And someone on Twitter was like, "Yo, this is way better without Solo." I was like, you know what? Yeah, it is. They look lit as fuck. Solo is just kind of messing up the vibe. The
bro.
blonde hair and
I've been
pudgy
saying
body.
it from the jump.
Yeah, you have been, but I like Solo. So I was just gonna agree, like, no, Solo's cool. And Solo is cool, but they'll be so much more lit without him. Because
NXT
they'll be
so
like, Yeesh. Yeah. I didn't even see that Solo. And I love NXT. So I was watching back then.
you didn't
But
see
like,
NXT solo,
no.
bro. The pro, you're the NXT guy,
I know. I
bro. The
mean,
pro,
when I wasn't
his
watching, I wasn't watching.
spoke. He actually
Mm-hmm.
spoke. He actually cut half decent promos.
Mm.
He was the NXT North American champion.
I'm not beat Kamal Hayes for that,
He was
unfortunately.
putting in work.
With Trick Willie on ringside.
He was putting in work.
Yeah.
Solo was that guy. When I first saw Solo, I was like, oh shit. And I was like, yo, he looks like Jimmy and Jay. Cause
Oh, really?
yeah, because I honestly had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time I saw him, I just watched NXT randomly. And I'm like, yo, he looks like Jimmy and Jay. And I'm like, odds are he's probably one of their like sibling, like brother,
I
cousin,
mean,
something.
it's not that crazy. It's probably
Yeah,
I'm related somehow.
literally.
um,
Um, damn, I got something in my eye. But
yeah.
he was like, I saw him and I was like, yo, damn, that's crazy. Like he looks like he would be crazy if he was in the bloodline. Get him in the bloodline, doesn't talk, just fights people, and I was like, okay, he's doing his role, but they literally like completely, yeah. Once he started doing that shit, I'm like, bro, he had a voice. What happened to his voice? Yeah, man is lullabying himself to sleep with his fucking thought. And Cody said it too. Cody said he said what did he how did he say it? He basically was like, if it wasn't for like Roman Reigns or something, you and your iron thumb like might have gotten the best of me or something like that.
No, yeah, I remember because like you said, one day I might be looking up at those lights
Yeah.
by the center of your iron thumb, but it won't be next week.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick Aldis is like, nah, you're fighting him next week actually, right after, which is hilarious.
Well,
He's mad
no,
at Cody's like,
I think he just meant like I think I know like Cody's the person. Cody's gonna accept the challenge anyway. I think what he was saying is that like it might happen, but it's not gonna happen next week. Like I might lose to you, but it won't be next week. I think that's what he just
which
meant by that.
right, yeah, we're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing,
Okay.
and like and like like Charles Nick Aldis comes out there. SmackDown has historically been known for competent GMs. Not for nothing. When Pearson stepped on GM, he was like decent. I don't know what's going on now. Like even like the storyline is just like it's kind of stinky now.
I'm
Um,
tired of Adam Pierce, but
so it's Chelsea Green. So it's Chelsea Green. She's like, I'm not here. You stink. But trying to make all this, making that match, and then also I liked. So that was a great fake out. It was a great tease. Wow, and eventually, Jacob Fonte's like, "I love you, Solo.
mm-hmm.
I love you, Solo." Then jumps off the apron. It's like, so
My whole thing, fuck it, just run with that.
what?
But like at the same time, Cody's not gonna lose, and they don't want to have Jacob eat an L. Like neither of those people can lose to each other. So like if it was at a point where like Cody, like maybe if it was like a little bit further down the line, and they were like, he was like, Jacob, I'm talking
So
to you.
you just want interference?
No, no, I'm saying
Yeah,
that Jacob could win that title from
yeah.
Cody. It would have to be a little bit further down the line, and they could even just play it off where Jacob was like, I won this title for my tribal chief, and just hands him the title to Solo. They could have done that too.
No, that would have been super. Solo would have gotten all the heel heat.
Exactly.
The champion didn't
Exactly.
earn the championship.
Exactly.
Oh, and your enforcer, he's the guy you couldn't beat.
Your enforcer does the dirty work, right? That's what he's there. He's there to enforce. That would
Well, you know what that would do? That would break apart the bloodline.
it would, but I'm here
Yeah, it
for
would
it.
shatter the bloodline.
I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for that. That'd be crazy if that happened. The pop that would happen if Jacob won, only for Solo to come into the ring and Jacob hand the title to Solo. The way Cody handed the title to his mom when he won at WrestleMania, he just, yo, that would be
But
insane.
then when Jacob turns on him, doesn't he? Jacob turns face then, right? Or
No,
maybe Solo turns face.
no. Why would anyone have to turn face?
Well, Jacob eventually has to turn on him.
Does he though?
Yes.
Why?
You can't win the championship and just give it up. And then just,
That's what.
I
That's what.
love you. I love you, Tribal Chief.
Hey, man. Won the tag team titles. Jacob, give your title to Tonka Low. There you go. That's literally what happened.
Mm,
I wouldn't even call that a free bird. I would just call that they just didn't want
right.
him to be in the match. They didn't want Tonka Low to be in the match. They wanted Jacob to be in the match.
Oh yeah, when they first did that, yeah. When they put the
Mm-hmm.
eye patch on him. They had Kevin Owens, a baby face, gouge out his eye, so he so he couldn't wrestle for weeks. But I listen, Joe, I really like Jacob Fatu winning the championship. He just handed it over. I really like it, but someone has to be babyface when they eventually split though. Like that, someone like you have to root for someone when they're fighting each other.
I mean, they're gonna root for Jacob regardless, but it's gonna be like the whole thing with like it's gonna be the same exact thing with Solo and Roman. How everyone started to get behind Solo at some point because they were like, "Oh, overthrow Roman, what the fuck?" Like
No,
whenever Roman started to do stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, Solo," and they start cheering for Solo when all of the Bloodline was still together. Or like when Jimmy and Jay turned, and they were like,
yeah,
"I'm
that's
not talking
people
about
were
you. I'm talking about you." Like all the time, people always did that. Like whenever like Solo would be put into question, they start cheering Solo. Now they just boo Solo.
I remember that. People cheering Solo.
Really?
Yeah.
It was before the Cody Crybaby stuff. Leading up to that point, Solo used to get some good reactions. Whenever it was like the Ulafala, he'd hold it, and people were cheering for Solo to put it on and hold it, and then he'd hand it to Roman. People were actually cheering for Solo for a hot minute for him to actually like challenge Roman.
Hey, I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I just don't remember it.
Hey man,
I just don't remember it all.
been
Um,
years in the making.
well, I think so. Next week they're fighting, right? Uh,
Uh, Cody
Solo and Cody,
Cody Solo steel cage
Steel Cage, and thank God for
doesn't
Steel
do anything.
Cage. Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Steel cage. Steel cage literally has nothing that it's not going to do anything from the bloodline getting involved.
Oh, I mean, the ball is definitely gonna come out. They're gonna stand at the side, stand at the edges, right? There'll be three corners at least. Like, hey, yeah, Cody, no matter what you do, we're gonna beat you up. We're not gonna let you fall. We're not gonna let you drop. If you jump down from the thing, one of us will catch you and hold you up. You won't win the match. Like, I fully expect them to try to get intervene, but personally, I love steel cage matches. I can't remember like a bad one, honestly.
Really?
Really can't. Yeah, like the worst one I can think of is like Strowman versus Shane.
I don't even remember that one.
Exactly.
I'm not a fan of steel cage matches
Oh, why not?
because I like Hell in a Cell more
Why?
because of the I don't know. Steel cage is just kind of like it's like you
Get out the
climb out
cage.
or you walk through a door or you win by
Yeah,
pin. It's just a normal match or you just climb over the edge of a cage. I
it's a
like steel.
cage.
I like Hell in a Cell. That feels more of a cage. Like cages,
It's a
like
it's a bigger cage. It's a cell.
yeah, but like there's more like room to move inside. You can use tables, you can use ladders, you can use weapons and stuff. Steel cage is just like a regular match, but with a steel cage around the ring. Like war games. War games is cool because they actually use tables and stuff before they go into the ring. They'll throw like tables and stuff in before they enter, stuff like that.
I like war games a lot, but for me, still like the steel cage is the really like the novelty of the match, right? Because like yeah, you can pin or submit to win, right? Or climb up that thing and get out, or beat your opponent down so bad you just walk through or out the front door like a G. And I really like that. And for the most part, when the steel cage happens, it's usually because of either outside shenanigans or someone's like just a straight ticket fit. Like
Yeah, I
Liv
was gonna say,
Morgan, like Liv Morgan versus Becky recently. Like keep running away, keep having Dom interfere. Now interference still happened, right? Between Strowman and the Judgment Day and Dominic Mysterio, interference
yeah.
still happened, but it was still a great match. Yeah, even that mostly like that steel cage match with Becky and Liv. That was pretty awesome. Even with the weird finish.
What was the like? I don't know. You probably haven't seen it. Bray Wyatt and John Cena steel cage. The
John
ending
Cena matches, like, was a huge gap for me for Cena matches.
ending was match was okay as far as I remember. I just remember the ending because it was just so god awful,
Mm.
and it's like the epitome of Vince booking, where it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
He had, I think John was about to climb it. John was about to walk out of the door or something,
Mm-hmm.
and as he's about to walk out of the door, there's a little kid wearing a black like how like priests or monks wear like the long robes. It's a kid wearing a
Mm-hmm.
black robe, and he's singing into the microphone. He's got the whole world in his hands, but they've got like a voice changer on it, so it's like a deep like he's got the whole world. And I'm like, bro. And John Cena's just staring at him like, and then Bray Wyatt hits his sister Abigail, like pins and whatever. And I'm like, why the fuck is Cena scared of a little kid with a fucking microphone, bro? Like, make that shit
Did the
make sense.
kid come up? Did the kid come up to the ramp? I don't understand.
The lights went out. The lights went out,
Mm-hmm.
and then the lights go back on when Cena's trying to like he's trying to exit the door. The lights go out. Lights
Mm-hmm.
go back on, and the kid's just standing on the stairs in front of the doors. Just he's got the whole world, and I'm like, who fucking cares, bro? Just walk past the kid. It's a kid,
He was a
man.
make a wish kid. That's what bugged him out. That's why I was so traumatized. He's like, Jimmy, I thought you were in the hospital. Why are you here? I saw you
We're
three
gonna
weeks ago.
we're gonna get canceled now. Make a Wish is nothing to play about.
First show back and we're getting canned already. Let's get
Oh,
it.
but
Hey man, you
I'm gonna
about
have to
to go
I'm gonna blur
viral.
it out. I'm gonna bleep it. I'm gonna bleep.
There we go. That's
But
a good
I
solution right
can't
there.
bleep it out because then it's gonna
Yes,
sound
you
like you
can.
said something. Then it's gonna sound like you said something even crazier if I bleep it out. Like he said something so bad he had to bleep it.
That's right.
Because it's gonna
Either
make
way, either way, it's gold. Keep it in there. It's fire. You blur,
fuck,
you blur it out. It's fire.
fuck. Watch this clip go viral. Somebody's gonna clip it and go viral. Somebody's gonna screen record that one part and go viral. Cancel them.
Listen, man. Our viewers won't let us get canceled. How about that?
Hey,
Believe in the MCW.
let me tell you something,
Have some
brother.
faith, brother. Have some faith, brother.
MCW fans are so forgiving, brother.
Let's not venture down those roads even a little bit. Ugh. Back to the down of snack.
Oh God, man.
Well, I said next week's Steel Cage. Solo loses. Let's just do it. Kick Solo out the bloodline.
No,
If he loses,
no.
I want the OG bloodline back versus the new bloodline. I want The Rock to lead this new bloodline. That would be fire. Imagine The Rock instead of Solo in that spot, and then on the other side is Roman in the OG bloodline.
Yeah, but you still can't. Solo and Jacob still aren't believable. It's not a believable matchup for me.
Hey man, Solo don't gotta win. You can lose that one. It's okay.
I'm not saying like they'll have a match. I'm just saying that's not a believable eye to eye. Like sure they're both sure they're both enforcers and in their versions of the bloodline. But like it's Jacob Fatu, he took out Roman. Solo couldn't even take out.
Yeah.
Solo ran from Roman. So why would I think that Solo could take out Jacob? And why would I even be like, oh, Solo's on Jacob's level? He's not. The Tongans
So
and
our our
the Usos.
our main event. I mean, the Usos was wild before them, but our main event. Right? Our main event was a 4-on-4 eight man tag team match. Bloodline 4-on-4. Bloodline versus Bloodline, not Bloodline rules. Bloodline versus Bloodline 8-man tag. OTC Bloodline versus 2.0. Like, original Bloodline versus like the Rock leading the new trio. Who wins an 8-man tag? Not Bloodline rules, not no disqualification, just 8-man tag, regular match.
I mean, the original Bloodline because it would just make sense. But at the same time, you said Rock is in it though too.
Mm-hmm. He leads the new Bloodline 2.0. I don't lose to Cody. You lost to Cody. Mm-hmm.
So who is it? Is it Rock, Jacob, Tongans?
Versus Roman, Solo, and the Usos.
Solo eats the pin from Jacob because
At least
Rock's
for
not
them
going to
having
pin
a feud.
Roman. Rock's not going to pin Roman. Roman's not going to pin
Mm-hmm.
Rock. I don't think either of them will even get the pin because they're probably going to save anything related to that for like WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Jacob pinning. I think it'd be Jacob pinning Solo because if there's one person in the OG bloodline that can take the pin, it's Solo.
I mean, you don't think? I mean, man, they used to eat them.
I don't think they're gonna win because I think they hold out on Roman or anyone from his team beating them until they get around WrestleMania season. So you heard it here first.
Mm.
Survivor Series. If it's War Games and it's Bloodline versus Bloodline, Rock's Bloodline is gonna win if The Rock is involved. Rock's Bloodline is going to,
Oh,
because
the-
there's no way you get, there's no point in that. Because like, what does Rock get out of winning at WrestleMania?
joy.
Because I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be over. Well, it will be over probably the fall. So Rock's just gonna take it from Solo when he comes back. Solo's probably gonna get kicked out, and so whenever the Rock comes back, he's gonna kick out Solo.
Solo's gone. He failed. You gotta leave. He failed.
Once he gets kicked out,
Just the way Roman failed, if it's not acceptable, you failed too. Get the hell out of here. Losing has
I,
consequences.
yeah, I think they're trying to play it that way too, because they're trying to play it in the aspect of like he's he's basically like, if Roman takes this from me, I will acknowledge you will acknowledge him, and I will too. So they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
play it with the crowd where it's like, okay, Solo is like not being unreasonable. He'll acknowledge Roman.
Mm-hmm. And when Roman came back, he had the face of like, I don't really want to fight this guy, but I kind of have to. It's kind of what
Yeah,
his face said. He wasn't very excited about the situation, which
yeah,
understandable, buddy. Understandable. You're going
but
against the actual tribal chief.
I don't think there's no chance in hell that Roman's team wins before they get to WrestleMania, or that Roman gets a win over anything involving The Rock. Like if Roman or Rock is involved in the match, Roman's not winning until WrestleMania. I feel like personally.
What if they're on? What if they're just ringside?
Uh,
Because I can definitely see Roman beating up
I don't think they'll be ringside.
Tongan.
I don't think they'll be ringside because
There's
Roman and
not even Jacob. You'll see the Rock on commentary.
no,
Why not? He's phenomenal. What? The Rock on commentary with Michael Cole and who's the other guy? Who is the other guy? Oh, it's Corey Graves, though, right?
yes,
Yeah. I'm gonna say. I don't think Corey Graves went to Raw, but no, he didn't go to Raw. It's Joe Tessitore, who we'll get to eventually.
Joe
Joey
Tessitore.
T. Joey T
Um,
on the mic.
you know, trying to think. I don't know. I honestly do not know.
Also, women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They
Mwah,
will change the
mwah,
narrative.
mwah,
They will be
mwah.
main eventers. Well, Bianca Belair's already main eventer.
But they're
I
not
just
gonna main it. They're not main eventing any show that. Let's be so. They're not main
what
event.
if they can main event Raw tag team title defense versus Unholy Union.
No, they wouldn't book that in the main event. They wouldn't defend. They wouldn't. I don't think they're gonna defend on.
They are for the season premiere on Raw.
Oh, they're defending on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be.
When you think about it, they kind of should. Like, Gunther's not wrestling
When's the season premiere for?
next week, right?
This week?
Next week. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Like SmackDown is next week. Raw should be next week too. It's definitely next week. Everyone's is next week.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It's just a season premiere, but they're still on. They're still on US.
Mm-hmm.
Not really that big a deal. Why is it even a season premiere? I feel like the season premiere was after WrestleMania. Or after WrestleMania. That's when like the whole year build of storyline ends.
Hey man, last week Monday they're like next week's their season premiere. Last week was Joey T's test run on SmackDown. They're like, you know, we're having a new season next week to start off on USA or whatever, yada yada yada. So,
Mm-hmm.
but back
Interesting.
to yeah,
Interesting take, real quick. Interesting take. Interesting take.
go go.
I just stumbled upon. I accidentally stumbled upon this.
Well,
I'm on the WWE website, and I was
uh-huh.
looking at their shows. And you know, like how it has like their previous PLEs that they've had. It says like historical pay-per-views, and it's like Armageddon, Capital Punishment, Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of those, Unforgiven.
Mm-hmm.
All of the other ones have the old scratch logo. Unforgiven has the new updated logo. Like the new updated.
When is Unforgiven?
It hasn't been confirmed for anything. The last time they had Unforgiven was in 2008.
What?
But
16 years ago?
they have the updated logo on it. I'm thinking maybe they bring back Unforgiven. Who knows?
I'm
That's
sorry
just
for
something I
next year
saw.
though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be twice. It's just something I saw that I thought was interesting.
I mean, that is interesting. Since
Well,
2008.
yeah, 2008. Michelle McCool versus I forgot who this.
Layla Cool? Or Layla? No, they were cool. Lay Cool.
They were
That's what
like,
it was.
oh
Lay
yeah,
Cool. They were a tag team, dog. That was the days,
they were a
man.
tag team and they were the champions with the split belt, women's champions, and they had the belt that had like the you put it together, it formed the one women's championship, but they carried it around in separate halves
Why?
because they were like cool. If one of them won, they were both the women's champion.
That's actually fire. Now, did they do that for a long time? At least a couple months?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fire. They're heels, right? They cheated?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
I'm
were
not.
oh my god, they were crazy heels.
Yeah. Listen, I root for who I root for. I don't care about heel faces.
They were great heels actually. Oh
So let's get back to SmackDown and the matches at hand. The first match of the night, I believe, I'm not certain, but I believe the first match of the night was um Tiffy Stratton versus Bailey.
yes,
That was the opening match. You love to see it. Bailey's back, baby. You love to see a good girl not stay down. Can't keep a good girl down. Bailey's back. Oh, Bailey. I want to know. Will
it
you
is
be
okay.
mine? I'm so happy to have her back. It's always good to see the OG horsewoman, the OG horsewoman back in the building, back in the saddle, doing what they do best.
The only OG that's currently
What do
in
you mean?
WWE.
The only active one, yeah.
Crazy.
Yep, the only active one. It's not
Charlotte's
that crazy. They're old. They're older. Like, they're
they're
all
all
my age, 33 or older.
and how old's Natalia?
When's the last time you watched the Tiger wrestle? you don't.
NXT.
You don't like the.
NXT versus Lola Vice, I think.
You don't even like the Tiger. It's a terrible example.
Yeah, but you said they're old. 30s in wrestling is like early. You're still like in your infancy. They can no dead eyes. They consider like your 40s. That's considered your like prime. That's like
Right.
prime for wrestling. Like your 40, like where Jey Uso is. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Roman, the 39 to 41 range. Like Damian Priest. That's your prime. Apparently.
Yeah, that always shocks me. Damian Priest is like old as dirt, old ass man. Trying to look young out there with the fox hair, fox braids and stuff.
Oh, Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that him and Rhea are like the Terror Twins, but there's like a 13-year difference between the two. It's just bizarre. So
Oh,
Rhea's like
Rand,
20.
Rand's not old. Rand's not
Rhea's
old at
like
all.
27.
Yeah, she's
She's like
not old at
27,
all.
28.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not old. But like to me, it's not crazy because they're older. Like you get older, it's like like Becky Lynch is almost 40. Like and also they're women, families, children. Like Becky, she's not gonna be back for a minute, which good. Stay away, let WWE figure it out. Enjoy your time. You deserve it. Seriously, she really does deserve it because at least she wrestled. Like I wasn't really a huge big fan of her. It's really a little corny, not a little super corny. And but at least she wrestled, man. I miss those days. Fighting champions. But Tiffany and Bailey, they put on a banger. Nia Jax. So before the match, probably the most interesting thing. is like the subplot of Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany still has the briefcase, of course, and Nia's still the champion. And Nia, she posted before the match. It's like, hey, Tiffy, the locker room is saying that you weren't really trying to help me at the last my title
You were
defense
trying
on
to cash
SmackDown.
out.
Yeah, you're trying to catch up. You're trying to beat me. You're trying to win my championship. And Nia Jax says, listen, I'm gonna go out there and help you the same way you helped me. I was like, oh, it's up. Nia Jax not messing around with this girl. Which,
Mhm.
thank you, Nia. Thank you for not being a moron, right? For not being an idiot wrestler. I love that. So Nia comes out and she interferes in the match, and she interferes to me like, yeah, Bayley attacks her, but she interferes in the way that kind of made sure Tiffany Stratton didn't win. Well, she had Bayley beat. She had her. Don't know name the move, but she had her pinned. Shoulders down.
Mhm.
What is that like? When both, what is that called?
Well, when you pull somebody down like that,
Yeah,
uh, something like a backslide, roll up backslide.
backside. There we go. Yeah, she had the backside, and Grace is like, "Yo, Bailey's not for like 7 seconds there. She had her beat." And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Shout out to Nia Jax for making sure Tiffy didn't win. But no, Tiffy knows her place around the Queen, the Annihilator, the Dominator, Nia Jax. So I like that match a lot. For me, grade was A-, honestly. Bailey's return had a big thing to do with it. I love seeing Bailey go. So A- for me for that match, and I liked it a lot. I like where we're going. And eventually, like, I'm actually like kind of excited for like a feud between the two of them. Because I still, I said this when she first got it. I'm certain she's gonna fail her cash in. Like, I'm certain of it. She's gonna fail it. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to happen. Either way, it's gonna be exciting. What did you think about the match?
Um, I give it an A-. It was good. Sorry, I'm just trying to type something on my computer really quick.
You're good.
Um,
You're good.
I thought it was. I didn't expect it to be the opener of the show, to be honest. Like
Mm-hmm.
when they showed Nia backstage talking to Tiffy, and then
Mm-hmm.
Bailey's music hit directly after, I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like a little bit later on in the show, but I was like, oh, it's right now.
Possibly a co-main event, maybe.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, right now. Okay, and it's funny too
Mm-hmm.
because when the match ended, what was it like around like 8? I want to say it was around like 8:40 ish, 8:50. And I looked at the clock and I was like, damn, SmackDown's almost over. Like, we only got an hour left. And I was like, damn, this
Yeah.
show's really, they really got to like, that was the first match and it's an hour left.
Mm-hmm. It's a wrestling show. You gotta wrestle. Gotta get in. Gotta get out. That's what SmackDown is. To me, that's the biggest difference, though. Why SmackDown's like awesome and NXT's awesome, and why I like personally, I just Raw is like a lot of times whatever for me. Is that extra hour is just
They're giving an extra hour to SmackDown, apparently. That's what they were probably leaning towards once Raw goes uh, on Netflix.
oh no, a 3 hour wrestling show stinks. It stinks. It's very man. We watch how many good Raws have we're gonna get through Raw. We're gonna get through Raw. Let's focus on SmackDown. Real quick, how many good Raws have we had, man, since WrestleMania?
Huh?
Maybe three? How many good Raws have we had since WrestleMania? Like, good Raws. Yo, that was a great Raw episode. Like, three. Since Mania. Like, three, bro. Like, three
Uh,
good Monday Night Raws.
Honestly, I can't remember. I can't remember for SmackDown either, to be honest.
When Roman came back, fire. When he came back the second time,
Well,
fire.
nah. It's
When,
mid.
when Jacob took him out of commission, that was on fire, and they put him through the table.
That was cool.
In the
The
yeah,
first time when he came back, it was like he didn't say anything. He still hasn't said anything. So I'm
it
like,
still doesn't say anything. That's fire. I'm communicating with these. No words needed. I'm expressing myself loudly and
eh,
clearly.
eh.
DIY winning the tag team championships. That whole SmackDown was fire. That night.
I remember them winning. I don't remember the SmackDown.
You don't remember? So they fought Grayson Waller and Thing,
Hmm.
Austin Theory.
Hmm.
They fought them, and they what else happened that SmackDown? I remember the ending. I'll look it up. That's why that was fire. That's why that was fire.
I'm trying to think. What's...
Oh, when they took out Randy and Kevin Owens. Come on, the
No,
SmackDown. You know the SmackDown when they took out Randy Orton was on fire.
no,
I'm not
because
talking how it finished. That's not about how it finished.
they kept kind of like doing it over and over, the same thing every week. It's boring.
Nah, when they took out Randy Orton and made Cody watch, they weren't
Yeah,
doing that
and
every
they then
week.
they took out KO and
Kevin Owens.
they took out KO.
Yeah,
Cody watched the next week, and then they took out both.
yeah.
Made Cody watch again. Yeah, boring.
Nah, it's cruel, sadistic to beat up someone's friend and make them watch. What? Yeah, that's what. I always wasn't gonna pop for that. That's always next level heel stuff.
Only time it's crazy to me is when it's somebody's family, like a non-involved wrestler. That's the only time it's crazy.
Wrestlers know what they're getting into.
It's like when yeah,
Hmm.
like you like bro, you're being friends. Like Randy, for instance, being friends with the guy who took the title off of the Bloodline, but also he's being friends and backing up the guy who injured him for 18 months.
Who's the guy that injured him?
Huh?
Who's the guy that injured him?
Like I'm saying, or I should say, like the group, the Bloodline.
Hmm.
Different bloodlines, sure. Maybe I don't know who exactly like did it. Maybe it was someone. I don't know. But it's like for kayfabe reasons, you shouldn't be surprised if you get your ass beat, especially because there's a numbers game. So I don't know. I there are certain shows where it's very hard for me to suspend my belief or suspend my disbelief. However, it's phrased. When watching, it's very much like, but
Uh-huh.
like you didn't expect this. Like I don't
Hmm.
know. There's some moments like that. That's why like some of the, I don't know. A lot of the shows are just so forgetful too.
Well, they happen every week, so we're gonna forget some stuff, right? Some stuff.
I just remember the Raw after WrestleMania was a stinker
It was awful. It was
because they had
horrendous.
Cody and Rock. Like Rock couldn't even save it. Rock was the main problem.
Rock Solid was cool. He gave Cody a secret gift, then walked
Was it
off.
was it cool? Don't you
Yes.
ever break my heart
Heart again.
ever again. Shit's stupid.
Yes.
Shut up. No, that
Listen,
shit was whack.
listen, listen,
That shit was whack. That shit was whack
listen.
as fuck. Can I touch yours? You can touch mine if I can touch yours. That's what that was.
That was funny and fun.
It was stupid as fuck. That's some AEW shit.
Well, you brought up AEW.
I
I'll give a
don't
shout out
know
to I'll give
what.
a shout out to the man, Daniel Bryan. Big fan of Daniel Bryan. He's still the champ, right? AEW champion?
Brian Danielson, yes, he
Alright,
is.
bet. Yeah, so he won the title off of Swerve, still the champion. Just want to give him a shout out, man. He
Did you
deserves
watch that
it.
match?
Yes. Fantastic.
Did you watch MJF Will Ospreay? The 60-minute match that wasn't an Iron Man match?
If I didn't watch it, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I started with them, I'm like, I'm good. You guys are gonna do this for like 40 more minutes, I'm good. Like, yeah. Like, all this, I can't pin you for 3 seconds. All right, man. Next time you do something like that, you make an Iron Man match so I can believe it. Man's just doing a Styles class for the hell of it.
Yeah,
Funsies.
that's the problem with AEW. They do wrestlers moves and just use them for shits and giggles.
Styles class for the second rope. One time, baby. Oh,
Like that's why I don't watch AEW too, because they try and take shots like that for no reason. Like, bro, oh, did you see what Ricochet did?
no.
I saw it on Twitter. Ricochet, like, he debuted in a match. He's fighting like this Japanese guy,
Mm-hmm.
and Ricochet, like, I think he did
Prince
like,
Puma.
huh?
The Prince Puma. Yes.
I think his name is Ricochet in AEW too. Stop referencing
Well,
their goddamn just the lucha vaccine,
Lucha,
bro. Like,
Lucha.
bro,
It's also sad
but
Lucha Underground is no longer a thing.
huh?
So sad. I'm so sad Lucha Underground is no longer a thing.
Exactly.
So that's so awesome.
Do you literally hear what yourself? You're referencing by them by their Lucha Underground days, and that shit don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, someone died. That killed the promotion. Which, yeah, that's fair. But, you know, what's
I
that had
mean,
happened?
if you want to go that if you want to go that route, I mean, I'm sure it'll be in a Netflix documentary, but
We're
we're
now
talking
Vince.
about this promotion now, and somebody died.
Yes.
Somebody died.
Yeah. Well, someone died before the internet, so that happens now. Vince is going to jail. Like that, that clip will be circling. What? That clip will be circling everywhere. Like that clip in Lucha Underground circling everywhere. That guy on
You
the
know what's crazy?
ropes.
I haven't even seen it.
You haven't? I'm gonna send it to you. I'll find it. I'll find it right now and send it to you. Everything's on Reddit, bro. Scary place sometimes. Um, back to SmackDown. SmackDown was good. Let's continue to get SmackDown. I love it.
Oh wait, 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 wait,
Okay.
wait, 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 wait. That's
Yes.
what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Ricochet. That's what I was gonna say. You
Yes.
threw me off
What
with
did
the
he
whole
do?
Prince
Yeah. What did he
Puma
do
shit.
at AEW?
So I think he did like a dive out the ropes,
Mm-hmm.
and after he does the dive out the ropes, he like he did like a suicide dive out the ropes,
Mm-hmm.
hits the guy, and then he like lands on his back, and the camera's like facing down at him, and he does like the DX like to the camera, and I'm like, nigga, just wrestle, bro. Like you're so petty, bro. That's the shit I hate about AEW. They have to just do that shit. They have to just do that for no like what is the like you're doing that to the camera, bro. Like what are you
Listen, man. AEW lets you get your shit off, and apparently for wrestlers,
this
they
goofy
don't do that enough, I guess. Get their shit
shit is
off.
goofy.
Anyway,
You had Ricochet doing that, and you had the fake house burning down all in the same episode. My God, what a great television week for them.
that happened in
Woo!
the same episode.
Yeah,
Arson on camera for everyone to see. The most
live
unbelievable.
person in somebody's neighborhood. Nobody's gonna go outside and be like, hey, put that gasoline down. Why are
Hey,
you lighting your house on fire?
my house is next to his. Stop.
Yeah, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the fire department. You're getting arrested. Why do you have a camera crew and you're lighting a house on fire? Where's this being
Also,
broadcast? Who allowed this to
like,
happen?
like, where are you? We're like, he's not afraid of getting shot by certain players. Like, what part of
Right.
America you in? Where you just like, this is fine.
What part of any like literally any neighborhood? If you walk into you're not from the neighborhood. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in the richest neighborhood in the world. If you walk on into somebody's neighborhood and set fire to a house, you will most likely be shot. If somebody
Nah, some of the, some places, they don't have guns like that. Well,
that's if they have.
but
If they
UK don't
don't,
got
you're
guns like
still
that.
gonna get. They're still gonna. Somebody's still gonna
Yeah,
intervene,
yeah, they're gonna confront
regardless.
you. They're gonna confront you one way or another. But here in the States, man, what are you doing?
But it's like, all right, brother.
Yeah. All right, now to
Back to the A company.
right. It was just, honestly. Um, I don't know people on the ground. Okay, so LA Knight had
C company.
LA Knight had a cool. I mean, they're the deceased company. That's what they are. The Dead Company. The oh no, oh, I got the dog hiccups. You see that? No, I just yeah. Probably could have chugged that, huh? LA Knight, LA Knight had a cool segment. Came out, reminded everyone he's a champion. You know, he beat. Damn, that is awful. He had a chance. Oh yeah, he beat Gunther's. Let me drink some water to interrupt these. He beat Gunther's head henchman, Ludwig Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. He beat him recently.
He beat him last
Beat
week.
right. Beat what's his face? The week before in DC, Santo. Yeah, the leader of Legato Fantasma.
There we go.
Yeah, it only took 2 months, right? So he had a cool little segment, you know. Let me talk to you. And Charlotte's husband intervened. And then rightfully, Kamala Hayes came out and he was like, hey, buddy, Charlotte's husband, Ric Flair's son, I'm up on you. Which isn't true at all. You're tied. He's like, I won 2 in a row. Therefore, I'm next in line.
Mm.
Andrade just like, no. It ends with LA Knight delivering BFTs to both of them and standing tall over everything. And I really liked it. And I like the idea, like Andrade and Carmella have been so awesome. Like a title needs to be involved. Like they're having better matches. They're having some of the best matches in wrestling. Title
Well,
needs to be involved. Let's make it interesting. Make it spicy.
I think it's that, but it's also a lack of mid card heels.
Black heels in general. Not just mid card. Heels in general. SmackDown is short on heels. No, they are. Because like AJ Styles isn't there at all.
That's the problem though. Like AJ's not there, Shinsuke's not there. They're not gonna put Jacob in anything because he's just gonna dominate whoever he faces. Um, they need to turn KO. They need to turn
Randy?
Randy. Yeah.
I mean, Randy's got to do what he wants right now. He's going to be on NXT in a few weeks when they come to St. Louis. Yeah, so he's not going to be on SmackDown for months. He won't be on SmackDown regularly for months, I don't think.
Why?
He's going to do, I mean, you think it's going to be a one-off in NXT? Pretty sure it's coming back the next week, too.
For NXT?
Yeah.
The next week on NXT?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a one-week thing, personally.
He's just gonna do a one and done.
You think so?
Yeah, Punk is gonna be there for the first show too. Punk is gonna be there for Chicago. And then
Right.
we're going to be there the next week for St. Louis. They're just getting the big stars who are there just to get a draw for the arena. That's it. They're just trying to fill the arena
I
on the
mean,
new
yeah,
on the new.
but
They're not going to stick around. Fuck. There's no reason.
all right, we'll see.
There's
Especially
no.
CM Punk. CM Punk can definitely stick around in NXT.
They got Drew, Punk, and Drew still.
Yeah, after he takes that 1, 2, 3 at Bad Blood. NXT's right there for you, CM. The
They're not,
wrestler Trick Williams.
no.
Well,
I am so
but
happy you were. I am so happy you are not a Booker, brother. You would have CM Punk and Randy Orton with the peasants of the WWE with the
I mean, listen,
they're not even
if
rookies, brother. They're
if
less
I
than
was, if let's not be disrespectful. Let's not get crazy here.
they're less than rookies.
If I were booking, Cody Rhodes would not be champion. You know who would still be the champ? Y'all would hate me. Roman Reigns would still be the champ. Yo, Jordan, Roman Reigns would still be the champion today. He would be so mad. Roman Reigns was champion for 2,000 days. When is it gonna end? See you next week, sucker. But the segment, what did you like? What stood out to you? What parts did you like about
My God, that would be hell. Uh, it'd be like Vince McMahon again.
No, no, don't do that. I have so much
Nah,
fun with it.
nah,
I have so much,
that's
so much.
Vince level. That's Vince levels of glaze on Roman right there, just shoving him down your throat nonstop.
Oh,
Roman
no,
is
no,
the
no, no, no,
champion.
no, no, no. Roman would have all types of cool segments. And he'd be like he'd be ultimate part time. He'd be so mad. Well, if you Roman Russell, okay. Here you go. Have him try the jobber just for the hell of it. Oh. But anyways, back to the segment. We're all over the place. Back to the segment. What do you think of it? What stood out? What was cool?
It was funny. I have the WWE game up right now, and LA Knight
Mm-hmm.
song is playing in the background.
Mm-mm.
I would turn it up, but copyright stuff.
Can you imagine you turn it off and that's what gets us canceled? Not my jokes. Not this. Not me constantly doing this either. It's like, we heard that. We heard that. Hey, night. We heard that.
We're not making money off this, brother.
Neither will
No,
you. That's the answer for everything.
the I thought it was good. It's like I like it. I don't like when they have I don't know. I like it, I guess. I don't like that they're trying to make Andrade seem like he's like more like a heel, but towards
I
LA.
mean, to me, Andrade is like, he's not really a face. Even if he's supposed to be a face, he's not really a face.
Why not? He
He
is.
just, he just gives off heel vibes to me.
He does, but he's not.
Mm, I don't know, man. He feels like a heel.
No, 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 siree. He his moveset is very heelish, but
You know what I'm saying? His moveset is like that back elbow. It's awesome. It's not really a facious thing. Cut out of nowhere, hit you out of nowhere with it. Just like in a way, he's kind of like Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's really never like we root for Randy Orton, but really like a baby face. Like I don't
yes,
really.
yes,
He was still gouging out. I think he did it to Gunther actually.
yeah, but still
Yeah.
babyface.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I just got crazy. Be like, I'm rooting for this guy. I'm not sure go after your eyes. It's the most insane thing you can do. Try to blind someone? Yeah, that's nuts.
He didn't do it that bad. Drew's was worse on Punk.
Yeah, I can't wait
Randy
for
just
that.
did a little eye rake. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, I can't wait for Drew to.
You know what's a shame? I actually might go see that movie that he's in with Batista
Why is it a shame?
because I thought it was just gonna be like because I gotta spend money on it. I thought it was just gonna be like straight to streaming or something. And they were like in
Well,
theaters, and I was like, in theaters?
there's
What?
no, there's no, there's no good movies out.
Huh?
Listen, man, there's no good movies out. Give Batista the
Yes,
love.
yes, there is.
Like what?
Deadpool and Wolverine
Okay. Besides
for
that,
the third time.
yeah. Besides that, Wolverine, what else is there to watch?
Twisters.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Twister for sure.
Long legs.
Okay, so we're gonna do. No, I'm not watching that. Quick rundown: Meacham versus Chelsea Green.
Oh, next.
No, that was a cool match. I will say this for Meacham, not the greatest thing that she lost that match, right? Pepper Nevin was there interfering,
It
but
makes sense, but
you had a
like
trash can. You lost via what's it called? Is it just the Annihilator, right?
no, it was a
What's it called?
like a
When
set
Nia just straps on you.
huh?
It's the Annihilator.
With
It's
Nia
the
Jax.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Annihilator.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you lost via Annihilator and there's a trash can on top of you. That's a crazy visual. Losing again the next week's not the greatest thing. Regardless of who the opponent is.
I understand why she lost. She had another large woman drop all her weight on her bruised abdomen, her bruised stomach.
Yeah, that's
So
that's what happened. And her girl Bailey didn't, for whatever reason, didn't show up for her that time. It's like, damn,
goofy.
I guess your little alliance is over, huh? Like, damn, Bailey, like, I knew she wasn't gonna come out, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, kind of cool if you explain why she didn't. At least catch it up on Twitter, something. So that happened. The next match we had was this needs to be mentioned. I'm kind of interested in what they're doing. I just said her name right earlier. Legato del Fantasma, del Fantasma. Like I right once in the podcast say. They had a little cool little
I didn't pay attention
segment.
to it.
Well, I'll break it down. I'll break it down. Their
I was
leader,
gonna say, I was gonna say, I didn't. Every time that thing comes on, I'm okay.
bathroom break.
Yeah, I'm okay, bro.
That's
It's not
crazy.
interesting. They're not interesting.
Nah, they're interesting, and Shorty's bad. They're interesting.
The Dawn is more interesting than that.
I mean, the Don is the Don. He's amazing. That's neither here nor there. But he comes in. He gives a very passionate speech to his his brethren. Like, hey, don't be, because they're happy they won. Like, hey, we beat Cruz. We beat Apollo Cruz. We beat we beat Baron Corbin. We're back on our groove. And Escobar's like, don't be surprised that we won. Expect the victory. Victory is part of who we are. Not
Is it?
winning is when the problems happen. I love
Is
that segment.
is
I
it?
loved it. Yes.
But you just lost to LA Knight. Is winning who you are? Shut up. What? Weren't you?
That
Were
that
you in
part's
the
irrelevant.
Were you in the Money in the Bank? Was he in the Money in the Bank this year? No, he wasn't. They
He was
replaced him with
not.
Andrade. He was in the Money in the Bank
That's
previous year and lost.
that's crazy. They replaced with Andrade. we
They did.
only have one. Only one
Yeah.
Spanish person quota. That's crazy. but
They're calling it Legacy.
I mean, instead of me, probably not wrong about that. But like, I like this segment a lot. And it also teased like a little dissension maybe between Alex Garza and the leader. A little tension, a little friction there. Which
Angel Garza?
what did I say?
Alex.
Alex. Damn it. One day, Angel will get your name right. Because for the
You
longest,
don't
I thought
need to. It's
Angel.
okay. They're
No,
not going to be like future
we
WWE champions or anything.
we are a
Maybe,
professional podcast. It's important that we get their names right. It's Angel Garza and whoever his tag team partner is. Man, I thought they were Angel and Garza forever, bro.
it's
Forever.
Angel and Berto.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' names.
They
This is
shortened their names. He used to be Angel Garza, but now I think he's just Angel now. Stupid.
no, I keep calling him Angel Garza. Forget who started his name. So that happened. What else happened? We gotta speed through this here. Oh, our guy, our guy, Vinny Delavinci, Vinny Delavinci, Vinny. He made his big debut. He comes out looking so cool with his sweatpants on, a sweatsuit. This dude about dressed in an all white sweatsuit. I'm like, oh, he's lit. These cool vignettes, this cool, cool promos. He's about to fight Apollo Cruz, who's on a crazy losing streak. Man, and what do you know? Vinny Delavinci, right? He turns his back to Apollo, unclothes himself, takes off his hoodie. I'm ready to fight. And Apollo rolls him up. One, two, three. The match is over within a minute time. Amazing. Amazing segment. I loved it. It was unexpected. I give it an A plus for that match. A plus. Listen, match of the night, absolutely amazing. I love to see where they go with this for Da Vinci. Honestly, this reminds me of. Do you remember when? I do remember this when Emma came back, like for the third or whatever. She came back and she was on Raw, I believe, and like it became a thing where she would have all these cool vignettes, all these cool segments, and she would come out, do a little spin, and then go back. And it's like, what's that about? Clearly, I missed that sort or whatever. It feels like that. especially with the backstage heat he has. I take you didn't like this segment.
I think it's crazy that they, because of the backstage heat, that they put this guy on the same show with Tiffany Stratton.
Logic.
like, like what? All right, whatever, cool, sure. That solves the problem for sure.
I mean, you know what solves the problem? Getting pinned in 30 seconds by Apollo Crews. Again, a man that's on like crazy personal losing streak. I don't remember last time he won a match.
I knew it wasn't unexpected for me. I thought it was going to be a banger, and then once I saw the ref ring the bell before he took his jacket off, I was like, "Oh, it's cool. This nigga's not even fully undressed. It's cool."
You saw the signs. You saw the signs.
Because I'm almost fairly certain that he wasn't even going to wrestle in his sweatpants either. I think he was just going to do straight trunks. Because the gear that he has is basically like his NXT trunks that he used to wear. He literally has the same exact logo, the same white main. The main color is white with the hints of the red and the green, like the Gucci pattern, whatever. And yeah, once that happened, I was like, oh, it's close.
You know what just came to my head? Another like yeah, they have their reasons for why they did that, right? But this and we probably should have said this earlier. This was the last ever, maybe not ever, but for hopefully a long time.
It's
This is the
probably ever.
last SmackDown. Yeah, the last SmackDown on Fox. On the very first SmackDown on Fox, there was a black champion who lost in record time to a white guy. Do you maybe remember what I'm referencing right now? On the very first ever SmackDown on Friday nights on Fox.
Yeah, but I just didn't know that was the first episode of Fox.
That was the first. The Brock versus Kofi Kingston match. So I think that's maybe another reason why they did that too. I just thought about that. Like, that's probably another reason why they did that.
I don't think that's what I did.
It's definitely part of it though.
Hmm?
I think it's definitely part of it.
I don't think so at all. There's no relevance. Apollo Crews is not a Brock Lesnar figure, and like neither of these guys are like WWE Championship
It's
material.
different. I mean, me personally, I believe anyone can be a champion in wrestling for the most part. Like you got to be kind of whack for me to be like, I
Yeah,
can't
in
be champion.
AEW, sure.
Wow, wow.
Lucha Underground, sure.
So you're saying that you don't, out of the whole roster, what percentage do you think could be champions? Over under 40%.
Over 140% is crazy. You know what? I'll let you. You keep going. I'll just see what 40% of the SmackDown roster looks like, and I'll get it.
What? So only like 18 people can be champions in your mind? Only like 20 people, maybe? That's crazy.
On the whole roster or SmackDown?
I'm talking about all the rosters. Like how many people do you think are championship material?
Oh,
Like
like,
is it way less than half?
are you including NXT?
Yes, everyone. Whoever, I mean, for their brands, you can do it like that way. You can do it that way. Like you can look at SmackDown roster, look at them. Like, how many people can be the SmackDown champion? And remember, freaking Jinder Mahal was the SmackDown champion, man.
Yeah, but it was only because they wanted to. They were going to India. That's literally it.
Yeah, but
They were
he's
trying to
still champion.
expand. They were trying to have a WWE India, like how they had WWE UK. That's literally it.
Yes, but he was still the champion. I hear what you're saying,
He
but
was, and guess what? I loved it.
yes, you did. You loved every second of it. You love all the crazy promos. You love the fact that his brethren came and fought every fight for him. The
No, I just thought it
Punjabi.
was something fresh.
the Punjabi prison match with Randy Orton.
I didn't even
all
watch
those
it. I'm not gonna lie.
all those
But I think
bamboos.
Great Khali came out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit. I'm okay.
Oh,
Future champions. Let's see. Many people. There's like 29 ish superstars on the roster. WWE champions
hmm.
on SmackDown. There's 29 people currently. 29 male superstars, I should say. 29 or 30, one of the two. I think it's 29. Who do I think will be champion? One,
So
two.
let's call it 30. You don't think 15 of those guys can be champion? Like you'll see a world where Grayson Waller can be champion.
Fuck no.
Austin Theory. I'm pretty deadly. I can see. Okay, no to them. You don't see either one of those guys being world champions. Really? I would argue they're both being groomed to be up there.
You know what's crazy? You know what's
What?
actually insane?
What?
Hold on.
Like Montel Ford, I can see him as
That's
champion.
crazy. I did not include Pretty Deadly, or I didn't include Pretty Deadly. You know why?
Why? Yeah, that's crazy. You ranked them as the eighth most important tag team. Wrestling.
I didn't count them. I didn't. When I counted the male superstars, I did not count them
Oh
because when
my
I'm going
god.
through,
Uh-huh. Uh, yeah,
I
they
saw the
blend
white.
right in.
I saw the
They
white, and I
and
was
the
like,
long hair. You saw the
"Yeah,
white
it's the
and the
long
long hair.
hair, and it's just the way he poses too." I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for like Kevin
Convince me.
Owens and LA Knights, not the like long hair wearing the crop top. So I like, wasn't even paying attention to it, to be
You're
honest.
looking for a more masculine look, not a gender. No.
I mean, it's like it's just fairly.
Not a gender, not a gender neutral one or gender fluid one.
Well, I woun't even say that. You're trying to get us canceled, bro. This is crazy.
Fits aren't gender neutral.
This is
They're
fucking
wearing crop
insane.
tops. They're wearing crop tops. What are you talking
So is
about?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, man, that's another dude who wears he wears high heel shoes.
It's the gimmick. So does Trick Williams.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Chick Williams fan, so
And guess what? They all have girlfriends and wives in real life. But
not shit.
huh?
Well, no shit.
Oh god.
Are you sure about that?
What?
Kit and
Yeah, I've
Elton?
seen pictures. Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't surprise me. Now that I think about it, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh no, my earbuds.
Um, I'll tell you right now. AJ, he could have another run. Andrade,
Kevin Randy.
Theory,
Kevin Randy.
Carmelo,
Yeah.
obviously
I'm saying who?
Cody. He's already a champion, so uh,
Because he's a champion. He has to be
uh,
champion.
Jacob, KO, LA Knight, but his he's kind of in the same boat with like AJ Styles. The door's kind of closing on that portion. What am I at? 8? Uh,
We get the 15. We can do it. We can get the 15.
honestly, Logan Paul, if he actually took it seriously and did it full time and didn't like bullshit around.
Mm-hmm. I mean, his logo's on the ring. He can definitely be champion.
Um,
Like his
Randy
personal
Orton,
logo's on the ring. Yeah, got Randy Ram KO.
Roman
Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu.
and not Solo, Shinsuke. That's 12.
Jacob Fatu.
I already said him.
All right, cool.
That's 12.
So
12 of the 30.
wait, you
12
got
of the
you have
32.
Ford. You have Montez Ford.
No, I
Why
don't.
not?
Because he's not believable anymore. They had their opportunity with him when he was white hot, and they fumbled the bag. So now, no, I don't think they're ever going to pull the trigger on
No, that's a little much. I've seen him shit. You don't see John Gargano's champion?
it. No, he's a tag
Why
team guy.
not?
He's a tag team.
He's right. One of the greatest wrestlers ever. You don't think he's a
Yeah,
champion?
but
Like Johnny Wrestling. It's in the name, wrestling. He's awesome.
it is. But you understand how many people he has to go through to get to that world title? He's not getting through
Mm.
those people in the span of his that he has left in his career. While these people are still on the roster, he's not getting through.
I believe in Johnny Gargano. Him and Candice LeRae are literally one of the greatest wrestling storylines of all time.
Sure.
Okay, so no to Montez, no to Johnny Gargano. Okay,
No to Grayson
let's think
Waller.
here. That's great. You don't see Grayson Waller or Theory as world champions,
I said Theory.
but not Waller. Okay, that's fair. That's
No,
fine.
I could
That's
see
fine.
Theory. I can't see Waller. Theory is still savable. Waller just, I think it's just his gear. His gear is stupid to me. His gear and his moveset is just goofy to be a world
Yeah,
champion.
his special stinks, but outside of that, I like him. He's an Australian boxer. He's gonna look weird. He's an Australian boxer, bro. He's gonna look weird. It's okay.
I will say, his gear's not weird anymore. It was weird when he had longer shorts.
Mm-hmm.
When his shorts were like long and baggy, it looked stupid.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to be like I'm a boxer.
Yeah, now he's more like a modern version of a boxer, like how like guys now wear like shorter shorts
Yeah. Let's
or like
see here.
above the knee shorts.
Yeah.
They're not like 2000s baggy basketball shorts that he's wearing. But yeah, no, Grayson Waller still, I don't know. He's got to drop his whole like doofus gimmick.
You said Roman?
Yeah, I literally went through the whole roster and counted. It stops at Roman and Shinsuke. Shinsuke is the last person. Solo, no. Tama, no. Tommaso, no. Tongaloa, it speaks for itself.
Keep going. We have some more names.
Oh, I mean, I just didn't include the other people. Santos, no. Luke Gallows, no. Carl Anderson, no. Giovanni, no. Cedric Alexander, fuck no. Berto, fuck no. Baron Corbin, no.
Giovanni.
Apollo, no. Ashanti, no. Angel, no. Angelo, no.
So really, this just comes down to your belief in Dawkins and Waller. You believe in them, you have half the roster. Which I believe anytime, like about half the people can be champions. There's no way. Like,
Now, Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw's got stacked with potential.
boo. We'll do Raw on the Raw podcast. Let's finish our SmackDown episode here.
Yes, sir.
So, LA Knight, we have a triple threat pending, maybe for the U.S. title.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a triple threat. They should do it.
Yeah,
LA's gonna retain by like you know what
shenanigans.
I think is gonna happen. It's gonna be like it won't even be shenanigans. It'll just be like
Mello and Andrade hating
Melo
each other.
Andrade, Melo and Andrade going at each other. Carmelo gets the best of Andrade. Andrade rolls out the ring while Carmelo's like reaching to grab him, and then Knight just swings him
BFT.
around. BFT, yeah, and it's just over.
Melo's probably eating the pin in that situation. The youngest, most inexperienced person there. Yeah, probably eating the pin in that
Also, not a
scenario.
former. Andrade is a former U.S. champ too, so
He said that. I'm glad he reminded people of that because
that's my championship. And then he started speaking in Spanish, which is the dumbest thing I hate. Because you speak in Spanish and then you don't translate what the fuck you say.
I love that. I don't know why you hate. I
Normally,
love that.
that's normally normally that's like the WWE thing. Like you have them speak in Spanish and then you have them translate it for like heels and like faces.
I wish they
So
don't translate it.
I think it's good, but because then when it's like, because that's the thing, when it's Andrade's obviously the face in their story with Carmelo. So then when you have Andrade speaking Spanish, and then LA Knight just says, "I don't know what the hell you said, but you better fix your
Watch the
tone."
tone. Yeah.
It's like,
Fire.
I guess, is it fire?
Andrade, I'm not speaking English. Like, I'm Ric Flair's son.
I
I'm
was
gonna
fully
walk.
expecting. I was fully expecting him to just say what. That's what I was expecting him to say.
That'd been awesome.
No, it wouldn't have been awesome. What chants are stupid?
From the fans, not from the
They would
wrestlers.
have started doing it then. If you once you want, it takes one person to say what.
And then if you're LA Knight, you shut that shit down. Remember the Rock came back, they started whatting him, he should just shut it down.
It's The Rock.
I
They
what is
want to
LA
listen
Knight?
to. They're going to listen to what he says though.
What is LA Knight doing? The
No,
greatest Rock impression I've ever seen. I
nothing.
love every second of it. Let me talk to you.
Eh,
Let me talk to you. He does the eyebrow thing all the time. So it's like, yeah, baby.
he's like Rock and Stone Cold, but like I can't even say he's doing an impression of them because like
Mm. He's definitely doing it right. Look, it's like like Roman said, a country version of my cousin.
I don't see it. I don't see how he's intentionally doing it. I should say because even before he got to WWE, he was an actor. He still talked the same way. He has the same voice. Like if you put him and Rock side by side, it's you can't tell who's who. Like I forgot what the show was. He was on a show. I think it was The Hero, and he
Mm,
was talking, and you couldn't tell if it was The Rock talking or him because they didn't show a voice. It was like showing like a camera panning. What,
I can
bro? You gotta listen to it. I'm being so dead ass. I
to me, I wasn't told. Like, yep, that's all.
obviously you'll know because you'll know now because I told you.
Oh no,
But
regardless. Like, when he came, I was like, let me talk to you. I was like, is this the Rock's secret protege?
it's because he's not talking like a gimmick. He's talking in his normal voice. Him and Dwayne talk the same. They talk the same. Same case, like like not like gimmick, like regular.
No, I get that. I mean, the Rock grew up in the country, in the South.
Huh?
The Rock grew up in the country in the South. Unless it's
He
totally
doesn't have,
wrong about that.
I'm not saying like he has an accent or anything. He doesn't. Neither of them have accents.
They both sound like country boys.
Rock
You
did not.
don't think LA Knight sounds country? The fuck?
No, because it's not.
That's crazy.
I don't think he's at all.
Don't know what to tell you. He sounds country as hell to me. So I like him. Like that's why I like him. So you don't think Bray Wyatt sound country either? Like
Oh, Bray Wyatt is his. No, he wasn't country. He was just swamp boy. He spoke like he was supposed to be from the bayou. That's the point.
AD sound like a country ass from the swamp,
But
but
that's not.
a country boy nonetheless.
But like Bray Wyatt, that was his whole like that was a part of his gimmick. Though. So like I'm not gonna pay attention to it. LA Knight's not like his name is literally LA. So like I don't hear no country boy in his voice
Because you're
whatsoever.
not listening. That's all that is. Let me talk. Let me talk to you. What? What? Cody says.
He's not from the country.
Cody says he said he's from the trailer parks in outside of Maryland, right outside of DC. That's what he said.
That's not country. DC ain't DC.
He said he lived in the trailer parks
Maryland
right outside of DC, in the suburbs somewhere out there. That's what he said. I'm not making it. He said down.
suburbs and trailer parks are two different things.
He said trailer park. That's what he said. Like he said down SmackDown. Not me. Not Google. LA Knight.
All right, Sean.
LA Knight said it.
I'll take your word for it, Sean.
I don't get the reference. I don't understand the reference.
LA Knight. His name is Sean.
Oh,
It's like when Logan called him Sean.
nah. See, Logan called. Even your boy Logan was like, "You're doing it. You sound like a country version of the rap." Yeah. I mean, he's like, "I don't want this match. You need this match." Oh, Logan, stay gone. But
Okay. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't hear it.
But for SmackDown, we're almost done. We gotta finish here. Gotta close out strong. So Meacham match, I give it a B. Man, Meacham lost. Like just have them interfere and jump her so you get the win, but they beat her down. Do that. So her losing so definitively via trash can annihilator drop, like, damn, bruh.
Yeah. She's a women's champion.
She is, and she, hey, supposed to look strong. So I give it a B. What's your grade for that match? We need a grade. We need a grade. C? C plus minus or just straight C?
C.
Straight. So you think I was straight mid?
Yeah.
Now we have the main event 8-man tag. Are there any other matches we forgot?
I don't think so.
Probably a segment or two we forgot. Let's wrap it up real quick. One word. One word to describe the 8-man tag team match. In your opinion, we'll give analysis after, but one word. One word to describe the 8-man tag team match.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
What?
Yeah.
See, at MCW, we value the honesty. The honesty at MCW. Jordan watched the match. I'll use this. I watched the match. I enjoyed it. Invigorating. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's what I'll use. Invigorating. Or you know what? Inspirational, right? Because I was inspired to believe that Solo has a chance next week against Cody Rhodes.
Oh my god!
I was inspired.
Oh, no.
Listen, he petted his thumb that whole match. He got in that ring after Jacob Fatu hit his special on Montez Ford, and he picked up Montez Ford's damn near lifeless body. You know what he did? He hit him with the spike right in his fucking neck. And then when he was down on the ground, splayed out, defeated, you know what Solo did? He picked him up again. He kneeled down, sat him up, and hit him up with another thumb spike. 3 specials, essentially, for the 1, 2, 3. Solo looked good. Judgment Day looked good. Judgment Day looked good. We got Raw on the TV. The Bloodline looked good. And it's like, there's a chance. Maybe just maybe it'll be a competitive fight against Cody Rhodes next week. And not just a absolute ass whipping. But I greatly enjoyed the match. I'm gonna give it a B plus, not an A, because Montez Ford didn't have to get beat down like that. But it sounds a great message of strength. No, I'm walking back what I just said. I'm gonna give it an A minus. It was really cool. Sometimes the heels got to win, so A minus. And then for me, SmackDown, and I returned to the NCW podcast, returned to grading SmackDown. I give this show a little bit highest, I guess. I give it an A minus. I like SmackDown. I had too many gripes, too many complaints. It all made sense, flowed, and they set up next week beautifully. I can't wait for that steel cage match. Can't wait for Kevin Owens. Oh, Kevin Owens had a triple threat against Grayson and Waller. We'll just throw that away until next week.
Oh yeah, Grayson and Theory.
Yeah. But I was excited. A minus for me. A minus for me for that match. For the show. For the show. A minus for the show. A minus for the match. A minus for the show. I had a bunch of high grades. I can't really give it like a B.
I'm looking at the highlights right now for the 8-man tag.
Tommaso Ciampa suplexed the man inside the ring to outside the ring. Fire.
Was that onto like the group of people outside the ring?
Johnny hit his patented spear. DIY. Every time Jacob went down, it was double team moves, which I thought great storytelling. Always took two dudes doing a super kick, two dudes working in stereo to inflict damage and really get him down. Which
Besides the Montez like dive to the outside.
Yeah.
I just saw that. But I mean, you know who's winning.
I don't mind that. I don't mind no one's going to win the match. Like if you really think about it, you can pretty much predict who's going to win a lot. If you think about it a lot, you can predict who's going to win a lot. You might not be able to predict how they win, but you can definitely say, "Oh, this team is going to win," or "This person's going to win this match." For the most part, you can. But it's the journey along the way, the story that they tell to get to the destination, right? It's not the destination; it's the journey along the way that makes it special. Like Marvel movies, the Marvel superheroes probably going to win. Like they probably need a second and third Marvel movie, right? Ant-Man's probably not going to get stepped on and crushed in his first movie. And you know that. But it's still awesome.
Infinity War. Infinity War. That's where they changed it. That's where I was like, oh shit. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah.
It changed the script.
Listen, people said that Thor needed to make a trade. That's what people were saying. That Thor needed to become a GM and make a trade for better superheroes to fight Thanos. I was just like, damn.
Not wrong. Get like less soft,
right?
Human people.
All right. So, but in closing though, what do you give your grade for SmackDown?
I give it a B. B. I'll give it a B.
B, solid B.
It wasn't nothing too crazy. I'm honestly just like I'm looking forward to the debuts on the new on the new channels, especially Raw at Netflix. I still can't wait for that so much. I know it's not that far, but I just want it to happen already. I wish it was happening sooner. I wish it was happening when their USA license originally expired. It was supposed to expire like now. So I wish that happened. I wish we got it sooner. But for now, I'll suffice with Raw on USA still. SmackDown on USA, I know they're just gonna try and amp up what they're doing already, and it's just gonna get crazier. I'm hoping they don't censor as much as Fox did. That's like my only thing.
We watch
like my only thing I really care about.
If we watch Raw, they don't censor that stuff like that.
Which is crazy that Fox of all stations censors out the shit that they be censoring. That's a whole different story.
It is. But I'm pretty, we're winding. We're at the end here at our SmackDown pod. Jordan, do you have any final thoughts to give to our listeners who've been waiting on our return? They're excited that we're back. Anything you want to say to them on our return back to the MCW?
Stay tuned. There's a lot more to come.
A lot more to come, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it there from Jordan. A lot more to come. The bangers are just starting. They're not over. We're not even at the midway point yet, baby. For the one time. For the return. Please come back, Tribal Chief. Please.
He'll be back next week.
Woo! Gotta be. All right. Peace.
Deuces.
Ooh, this is hilarious.
All right. You want to just keep it running, or what do you want to do?
Now let's cut it and then start a whole new one.
All right.
Yeah.